What up, you guys? Happy Tuesday. So, this is like take number 6 because something keeps happening. I keep getting distracted or the cards go flying everywhere. So, I've already shuffled and laid everything out. You know how we do this. Pick a card. Could be one card, could be two cards, could be the whole thing. Now, if it resonates, stick with it. Let it marinate. It may take you a little while to kind of come into the message. If it does not fit, don't worry about it. It's not your message. We'll be back next week. I get so many people that's like, oh, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Not every message is going to be for you. What is that song? It ain't all about you all the time. So for some of you, be grateful that, it may not be the message, especially if it's something that's harsh. So let's get into it. Hold up. Let me pull my head wrap down. So connect with your gods, your deity, 1 through 6. Let them tell you what card is the card number for you. All right, let's get into it. Card number 1. Card number 1, we have anxiety, depression. We have manipulation. Now, card number 1, you could be dealing with somebody that is making you feel a certain way. Maybe they're making you feel guilty about something, or you have somebody that's maybe pushing you into doing something that you don't want to do. For some of you, you could be dealing with, I keep getting narcissistic energy, where you could be dealing with somebody who wants things their way. Now, they may not be coming right out and saying this, but I feel like they may be manipulating things around so that they can get their way, which could be causing some type of anxiety or depression with you. Now, this could be a person or this could be an environment. So for some of you, you could be surrounded in an environment where you feel like, okay, I have a lot of anxiety, maybe I'm feeling a little bit off. For some of you, if we want to get really kind of political with it, this could be like what's going on right now in this goddamn world with the government and everything going back to work. And some of you don't feel comfortable doing this and you feel like you're being manipulated. So for some, this could even be with the political situation about the COVID-19. Some of you may be feeling some kind of way, feeling like you're being manipulated. Whatever it is, I feel like somebody is like, I don't trust what I'm hearing because I feel differently. So some of you may be doing this with a person like, you're talking to me, but I don't trust what you're saying because I feel like there's an agenda. Some of you could be looking at the news, I hear what you're saying, but I don't trust because I feel differently. So there may be something where you're getting some type of connection with spirit, or either intuitive insight, where it's like, you know what, I don't feel right about what's going on with this person, within the environment, within this world right now. So card number 1, this could be really a bigger thing for you. Some of you may be very gifted. You may be feeling things on a more spiritual level. So I would say be open to it. If spirit is kind of telling you to look at something differently, a little deeper, maybe try to get an idea of why you're feeling this anxiety. Some of you could be dealing with a situation or a person that's causing you to feel depressed and you don't really want to be involved with that situation or that person anymore. So this could be a wake-up call, maybe to kind of pull away, move away from something, especially if you feel like you're being manipulated. If we look at this card, look at him. He's pulling strings. He's pulling strings. So some of you may have a person that is literally trying to manipulate you into doing what they want, but you don't feel comfortable. Look at her face. She's uncomfortable. For some of you, you may have an employer that's saying, come back to work. You got to come back and get your job if you want your job. And some of you are like going back, but maybe reluctant because you feel like you're being manipulated. So card number 1, pay attention to the agenda. Pay attention to what's going on, especially if it makes you feel uncomfortable. Now, card number 2. Card number 2, we got this fine ass dude over here. Look at them abs. Look at that. He even got that, what is that, the Adonis thing, the V. Homeboy work out. Homeboy or homegirl, they work out. But they're a player. They're uncommitted. So some of you could be dealing with somebody where you're finding out that a person you were interested in is uncommitted. There could be a love triangle going on. You could be interested in somebody who's married. Maybe you already know that they're married. Maybe you're finding out that they're married. But whatever it is, it's seeing clearly. So some of you may be finding yourself attracted to somebody that is involved with somebody else. You know he's a player. You know she's a player. You know that there may not be anything that's going to come out of this. And this may be definitely going into a relationship where you feel comfortable with what's going on. You know the situation. Now, for some, the seeing things clearly may also mean that, you were dealing with somebody, fine as, and it's like, I thought we had something, we moving forward, we going in this direction. But then you realize that possibly there's a third party involved. Maybe you're finding out that this person is trying to talk to other people. Maybe this is news to you that this person is married. So some of you may be dealing with a situation where you're attracted to somebody and you're finding out that they're married, they're in a relationship, there's, another person that's involved with this. For some of you, this could be you, where you could be dealing with somebody and they're finding out that you're married or you're with someone. I definitely get that there's some type of connection with somebody that has a person. They could be watching you or still trying to connect with you. And that's why you feel like you're the third party in this. And it's like I'm seeing things clearly, I get something where a person is kind of finding out that somebody that they thought had some type of substance, or they felt that there was going to be a connection or a relationship with this person, is not completely free or not what they're telling you. And that's where this light bulb moment is coming in. Like, I see you for who you are. Now, for some of you, you're not going to care. With card number 2, this is a fuck boy or a fuck girl. This is like, okay, I'm just going to go in and get what I need to get. And I don't really care about this third party situation. So for some of you, you're going to be okay with it. Like, okay, let's hook up. I know you got a girlfriend. I know you got a man. I know you whatever. But I still, I want to come over here and get your booty because you're uncommitted. You're a player. For some of you, you might be in a relationship and you're telling somebody else this, yeah, I'm attached, but, I'm still ready to play. So card number 2, as long as you're going into this with your eyes wide open, no judgment, do what you do. For some of you, though, if you are in a relationship with someone and you feel like they're on their phone too much, they're creeping, they trying to come out of the quarantine, like they keep going to get milk and eggs and, it's taking 2 hours. You may be coming to the realization that the person that you thought was committed to you is not committed and they're actually seeing other people. Card number 2, there's something that comes to light. Either you realize you are crushing on somebody that is available and you're like, okay, let's get booty. Or for some of you, you're in a relationship with somebody who may be cheating and you're realizing, you're finding it out. All right. Card number 3. Whoa, coming after card number 2. So here we got loneliness, we got sadness, and we got divorce, separation, cut and clear. Can't fuck with you no more. Maybe you found out some stuff. Card number 3. Maybe you found out that the person that you thought you were with is a player or a playette. And now it's like, you know what? I'm hurt. I have some emotional pain that's going on. We gotta cut and clear. Gotta walk away from this situation because you weren't being right. Could have been some deception there. Some of you may be, feeling a little bit lonely. Like, I feel some kind of way now. So there is something that's going in for card number 3 where this could be a love relationship. This could be a friendship. This could even be with family where somebody's like, I found something out. I'm feeling emotional. I'm cutting ties. And I feel bad about it. There could be even something where a person is feeling like, I'm sitting at home waiting for you, and I'm lonely, and you're out here cheating. You're doing something that you're not supposed to do. I find out about it. I'm sad, and now we got to cut ties. We got to walk away from this. So card number 2, we got something going on with an issue where somebody could be finding out about a third-party situation or a relationship. Going into card number 3, somebody's crushed. They're hurt behind something that they're finding out. They're feeling like, I got to let this go. So we got a separation. We got a divorce. We got a breakup. We got a going into hermit mode. I'm not talking to you anymore. I don't feel comfortable talking to you anymore. I'm upset. I'm hurt. And I just want to be alone. For some of you, though, you may want to revisit this because I feel like you may be ending a relationship that you're not ready to end because you're feeling lonely. Like, I know that this is kind of fucked up, but I still want to be with this person. So for some of you, the separation may be temporary. For a few, I definitely feel like it's done. Like, I'm hurt. I can't go forward with this and it's over with. And then we got this thing over here where somebody's like, you know what, but I feel lonely. I want you back. So card number 3, we got either somebody that's deciding, I'm done, it's a breakup, I'm hurt, I'm moving forward. Or we got the other percentage that's like, you know what, I'm hurt, we need some time apart, but I'm going to call you because I'm lonely. Codependency, I feel, is a big thing with this one. So some of you may have somebody who hurt you and you're like, you know what, I should walk away from this, but I don't want to. You know what? Trust your intuition, card number 3. It doesn't have to be something where it is final. Because I feel for some of you there could be a reconciliation that's coming back in, especially if this was a family member who maybe said something that hurt you, or a friend who said something that hurt you, and you're like, you know what, I kind of want to get back together with this and work it out. For a few of you, though, I feel like the pain or the situation may be so deep that you're dealing with somebody that it's like you're always cheating. You're always doing this. And the emotional pain is too much, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Card number 2 and 3 are rough. For some of you, literally, this could be being manipulated, seeing something clearly, and deciding that you want to cut ties because of pain. So, card 1, 2, 3 could be a whole message for somebody. Let's move on to 4. 4, we got the road opener and we got money coming in, which is really freaking great, card number 4. Card number 4, this is like maybe these blocks, the delays, COVID-19, everything is slowing. We're not moving forward. You're waiting for your unemployment. You're waiting for your settlement. Whatever it is, this money has been delayed, but now we have the road opener, which is showing that things are finally starting to move forward. So some of you may be getting checks. If you haven't got the stimulus, it's coming. If you haven't got a refund, it looks like it's coming. If you had some type of settlement or something that you were waiting for, it looks like it's coming. With the road opener, the pathway has been illuminated, which is showing that there was a blockage because we had all this darkness. The paperwork wasn't getting through. The correspondence were getting through. You're calling people, nothing is happening. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Where's the money? So for some of you, I definitely feel like if there was something that was shut down, it's going to open back up again. For a few of you that were furloughed, be prepared because you may be getting a phone call that's saying, you know what, we want you to come back. I'm getting something where there was a delay or some type of temporary block, and now things are going to be back open with card number 4. For some of you, this may even be, you may be getting money from different streams. Like I said, it could be stimulus, could be a refund, could be a bonus from your job, could be getting the job back or getting called back for the job. Whatever it is, it's showing that there's some type of financial upswing that's coming in, card number 4, which is really, really great. Card number 5, we got the evil eye. Somebody's watching you, but they're not watching you with the best of intentions. Don't you hate that? I feel like with the evil eye, this is normally jealousy, envy. Somebody's kind of looking at you and you're like, okay, I'm just doing me. But this person may be praying for your downfall. Like, I don't want to see you post something else where you're successful or you got good things coming in. Maybe irking somebody that you deal with. Now, I do feel like that this is probably on social media. For some of you, you could have people on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Twitch, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your platform is. You may have some people that are kind of feeling like, I don't want this person to succeed. I don't want to see them grow. So you have somebody who's sitting up there and they're like, fail. I'm praying against everything that you do. So you may have somebody that really is looking at you and they're focusing on it, and it's like, I don't want this person to have anything great. So keep your protections up, say your prayers. You may even want to do a few reversals. Not getting anything major with spell work, but it is showing that right now you may have people in your camp that are kind of like, tee ha ha, we cool, we go way back, but they really aren't cool with you. They really don't have good intentions for you. So pay attention to people's agenda. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people. Pay attention to who supports you. If you do have a platform and you have things where you're promoting and marketing, pay attention to who shares your stuff, who likes it. Because you may have people on there that really aren't cutting for you. They're not your people. So card number 5, watch your back. Watch your back. Card number 6. Card number 6, we got new home. We got a move coming in. Now, for some of you, I feel like there could be something coming up with a lease renewal. Some of you may be thinking, I'm just going to go ahead and renew my lease and everything's going to be cool. I don't feel like it's going to be that way for some of you. I feel like there may be a rent increase. I know my neighbors next door, they're like, they're moving because their landlord wouldn't work with them during the COVID thing, and they actually raised the rent when it came time to renewal. So these people were like, you know what, we can't do it. We're having a hard enough time now paying what we have to pay, and you're increasing the rent. And I think it's because the landlord, of course, is losing money. Probably has more than one rental property and they're not making money. So what they're going to go back in is on these renewals, they're increasing so that they can recoup their money. So for some of you, you might be dealing with that. There could be some type of increase that's coming in. And you're like, you know what? This is more than what I want to pay for where I'm at. For a few of you, this is the end of delays. Waiting for something to open up. Money coming in. Maybe you've been wanting to move and you're like, okay, I'm waiting for, this stimulus check to come in so I can put this down for a deposit, or I'm trying to catch up with something. I get for card number 6, some of you are like trying to stay on top of your credit because it's like, okay, I know I'm gonna move. I'm just waiting for delays to come out the way. Some of you are definitely moving to bigger places where it's like, okay, I've outgrown this, or this is not the environment that I want to be in anymore. For a few of you, I'm getting relocation, where this is like, okay, let me go ahead and pack up and move to a different city or a different state. Seems to be better. I'm getting like whatever the move is, it's a better move for you. Some of you, this may come as something that's a little bit forced, where it's like, I didn't think I was going to move and my landlord is being a dick right now, and now I got to go ahead and find another place. So I feel be prepared, card number 6. For some of you, this is going to come out of nowhere, where there's either some type of rent increase or there's something that you got an asshole landlord that's, harassing. And for some of you, it's like, okay, I don't have a choice. I have to move. And you're waiting for money to come in to move you to that next level. So for some of you, it feels like a forced move, but Spirit is saying it's going to be a better thing. Looks like it ends up putting you in a better place. Sometimes when Spirit makes you, or they want you to move, they want you to step forward, they make you uncomfortable. It's like, okay, this is what I need to do right now because I don't like it here. I don't feel safe here, or I'm being harassed here, or it's too expensive for me to live here anymore, so I need to go find another place. Sometimes the Spirit way of saying, you know what, it's not your place anymore, time for you to move forward. So for some of you, I do get good news. If there were delays with paperwork, there's something that's going to be coming in where Spirit is showing opportunity for a new place. Could be something that's affordable, maybe in an area that you wanted to move in. For a few of you, you've outlived the environment or the place that you are. There's a relocation where it means this is not your place anymore. This is not your state, your city. Let's move forward. Let's go somewhere else where the energy is more conducive for your growth, is what I'm getting. So this may even be a spiritual thing for some of you. You may be feeling like Spirit is leading you somewhere else. So you know what? Trust your instincts. Trust Spirit. Trust that connection that is coming through, because it looks like there's going to be some major growth that comes in for you, card number 6. All right, you guys. I hope the messages resonate. If they don't worry about it. We'll be back next week and doing this again. And I'm also going to go ahead and try to do that series with the Tough Shit Tarot. Probably, I think I'm going to go ahead and start it sometime this week. So we may get some extra content that comes in. Fingers crossed, you guys. All right, I love you guys. Be safe. Stay in if you don't have to go out. Talk to you soon.